FIM World Championship Motocross Racing is back in the USA. September 2nd and 3rd, the world's greatest motocross riders take over Jacksonville, Florida. U.S. riders like Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Josh Grant will defend our national honor as the gate drops on the Monster Energy MXGP at WW Motocross Park. Watch 40 pro motocross riders battle for international bragging rights. Get your tickets for the Monster Energy MXGP at MXGPUSA.com.
Okay, welcome to what we hope is the best post-race show ever. I don't even know who this guy is. I'd never heard of him. He had never raced in this series before. He had a 3-digit number. I don't know how he got a factory KTM, but then he goes 1-1. Jeffrey Herlings, the only thing higher than 784, the number of messages you say you have right now.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like I said, like the whole industry is pretty much watching this event, especially in Europe, because not many made the step to come here and just do a one-race event. So when I got back from winning, we had 1-1 on the day, and then, man, I got so many text messages. I came to the truck and my phone was like ding, 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 ding. I was like, all right, many people. I got many friends tonight. So that was pretty cool.
You mentioned something after the, I think qualifying or even the first moto. I mean, hey, it's a weekend off for everybody in the series.
Yeah.
You're the only guy that decided to come do this. They were all available.
Yeah, they were all available, but luckily with KTM, they provided me with a bike and they're easy going, and it was love working with them. But yeah, we had a free weekend, and I was really devastated last weekend with my DNF, and I was like, I want to go race again next weekend. I have to make it up. So KTM said, okay, let's do it, and that's why we did it. And man, I have zero regrets I came here, man. I love my day, and I love to race here.
But what's awesome is you said you had one quick day of riding on Wednesday and a little bit of press day. It was not your bike. It's different over here. You could have used all those excuses and just hid and be like, no, I'm not ready. But you were too excited. You kept racing anyway. Yeah,
I mean, I wanted to do the Unadel a couple of years back, and then I broke my femur, and since then I never really got an opportunity. So now I was over in the States anyhow. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna find excuses about the bike. The bike is what it is. Can it be better? Yeah, maybe, possibly. But I was like, this is the bike, and just gonna open it.
Did you surprise yourself a little bit? I mean, I know you're a confident guy, but at one point you were 4 seconds faster than everyone in practice. They closed it down to 2. You came from last to first, second moto. Are you actually a little surprised, even yourself?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it was like a dream come true. I mean, actually, this was one of my best races ever. The track was really cool and really good, and so much grip and so many places to pass. So I think it was my best race ever. So yeah, I'm super pumped about my day.
Now, what's interesting is Eli Tomac had a different goal today, but he couldn't resist. He actually said in our press conference, his ego got in the way. He wanted to battle you, and it almost cost him. I don't know if you saw that. He was right behind you, and it almost messed up his whole season.
Yeah, definitely. So, I didn't want to be in the championship mix, I was just here to race. And like I said, I didn't want to get involved with that. So I didn't get involved anyhow. And first moto I passed him. And then, he was trying to find a place to pass me back. And then he made a crash. And, it cost him some places and some points. So second moto he did a bit easier. But next weekend he'll be on his game, I think. Yeah,
you guys have a little rematch. That should be fun.
Rematch. 1-0 now. But hope to get 2-0 instead of 1-1.
Will you ever do this again? Obviously, it was, like you said, a dream come true, one of your best races. Would you try it again?
Maybe, it depends how the calendar will be next year for us. And like I said, I had such an awesome day, man. I would love to come back. And like I said, we just have to watch how the program will be and how things will turn out for next year.
All right, we're going to try to check in with Eli Tomac, who's got something else to celebrate in the Cowie pits. But thanks for coming. See you next weekend. It's going to be awesome.
Appreciate it.
All right, it's Jeffrey Herlings. And we've done it. We've made it to the Monster Energy Kawasaki rig. Now we have Eli Tomac. We picked up some other guy who is doing interviews as well. Okay, so everybody all week is like, Herlings is coming in. Is it going to help KTM? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, stop with the stupid theories. It doesn't matter. Eli's going to do what he has to do. But no, you decided to race him in the first moto, dude.
That was
so the carrot theory almost worked.
Yes, he is on an orange bike.
I was spun up. I was excited. The thing is when I was behind him, I didn't feel like I was out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why I was kind of sort of trying to make a pass attempt.
Yeah.
And it went wrong.
Let me ask you this. First moto, championships on the line. All the KTMs line up around you. Are you thinking, all right, guys, really? Come on.
It went through my head a little bit, but I was confident with my gate prep and my pad that, you know what, this is going to be good enough. I saw where the starts came from in the 250 class, and I was like, I'm going to get it out. Either I'm going to get it or Jeffrey's going to get it out of either gate 4 or 5. We made it happen.
Yeah, for the time that you really needed to start, they haven't always been there. You got it.
We got her done, but a couple laps later.
Yeah. And then what was the feeling at that point, like the rest of that moto? Do you even know where points were going to fall or anything? Or were you just riding? Were you nervous after the crash?
I wasn't nervous. I had a pretty good cushion, but I was more angry. I couldn't get my clutch lever back up. That was making me mad. I was
Nice job, Krantz.
I want to go.
Sorry.
Gnarly.
I want to go harder. I want to make more passes.
Yeah.
Well, and I knew that if I could get to Sealy, it would be done.
Did you know that in the moto?
I knew it, and I was trying to make a push, but I just couldn't do anything. I was stuck.
How bad was the clutch? I mean, we saw it looked like it was maybe too far away to reach it a lot.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
When they get that far down, it's tough to reach, and it jacks up your timing and the turns and your control, and it's not good.
Well, I was even thinking I was speculating on the announcing tower, if you stalled it, you could have a problem. I didn't exactly know what was wrong with it, but if you stalled it or anything, that clutch would come into play because you couldn't obviously bang it up.
Yeah, it was stuck there tight. I was like, man, it went down, but now I can't get it back up. What the heck's going on?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so between motos now, unfortunately, you have an hour to think about it. It's like icing the kicker when they do a timeout before the field goal. So what were you thinking about between motos?
I came back and I wanted just to. I was pretty fired up. I was a hothead. Like it wasn't a good intermission, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
I mean, I calmed down a little bit before, because I knew I still would have to really blow it, but they still had a chance.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah.
And I was like, you knucklehead, why did you make that mistake in the first one?
Let's talk about all the. You and I do a weekly podcast show. I do a stupid 4-hour show on Monday. All the times that we've talked about Eli Tomac this year, positively, negatively, the wild swings of emotion throughout Supercross, the Salt Lake City ride, the New York ride, the domination at Southwick, and then some issues.
Yes, I wrote about it 2 weeks ago. This is life at the top. Now all the scrutiny is on you. You're the points leader. You're a points leader in the other series. The analysis that comes with being at this level and trying to win this title. But you seem like you're not super into that, but do you feel it? Do you know that goes on? I mean, every move you make gets picked apart these days.
I see it.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks to cell phones, you see it, So it's there. It's there. And I try to turn it into motivation, but sometimes it'll get under your skin for sure.
Who helped you between the motos today? You were fired up. Were they trying to calm you down? Who gets in your ear? I feel like you're a mysterious guy. We don't know. You don't advertise your program like other guys do. So we don't know. Who gets in your ear to
There's
calm
no
you
man
down?
friends really with him. Like everyone has man friends and
Yes.
all that.
Yes.
There's not a lot of entourage around Eli Tomac.
Right. So who helped you?
So it's Johnny T.
Oh, okay.
Johnny T's the guy.
Yeah. He's gnarly.
Yeah, he's gnarly. And he's a mountain bike champ.
Yes. I asked you. So he helped.
Yeah.
The best post-race
Hey,
show
you're right.
ever.
We had the best post-race show
Deserves a
ever.
winning
Here's
mechanic,
Kranz.
right?
Well, Krantz, it's funny you should just step in here because we
Oh,
were
no.
just talking about
He walked right into it.
how his clutch wouldn't come back up. Perhaps.
Hey,
come back
you
up.
want to know the best way to fix that? Don't crash.
Don't crash.
Well, you know what? That's not a bad
That's
comeback.
not a bad-
It's not bad. Yeah.
Hey, it's easy. You don't crash.
Right.
You go ahead and you pass the Euro, and you win the moto.
Oh.
And then it's over then, and that's it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm on Krantz's side now.
It was that simple. Well, did you tell him that before the race? Just win the moto and don't crash?
I did.
You did. He did tell you that. Why don't you listen?
Yeah. And I said, go whole shot, because we haven't got one all year, and we have 2 chances. So we made it happen, and then, from there, it was just kind of downhill.
Nice job packing the gate first moto.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It was all Kranz.
At least I did it right once. I mean, all right.
That's the first whole shot all year, I believe. Looking at the season
It
stats,
was.
this is your first whole shot.
Yep.
It was.
It was with authority too.
And
I think it was pretty
felt
good.
Great.
Yeah.
It felt great. It did.
Watching. It felt great watching it.
It felt great. And you know what? My cocktail I'm drinking right now feels even better.
I asked you if you celebrate. You're over 21. Do you do that kind of thing? We never know how Eli Tomac deals with these things. How will you celebrate? Can you even tell us? Maybe you don't want
that mysterious guy.
Yeah.
No, we'll have a good time.
Okay.
You're not going to see it on Instagram.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's not a bad theory.
Yes.
Hey, so anyways, back to the season. Tough loss in Supercross. You win the national title. I mean, honestly, you've won a 250 motocross title. You've won a 250 indoor title. This is your first 450, but good God, Eli, this year of drama and emotion, like you've probably aged, I don't know, 20 years.
it feels like it, or I'm like some 16-year-old girl in high school or something, you know.
Like there was always
This.
But I mean, hey, look, you ended on a winning year, and you were this close to the Supercross title. It's just a phenomenal year when you think about all the ups and downs, things you've had to go through.
Big picture, yeah, it was crazy good year. Yep.
How much better were you going to be now? You've gone through all this. It's going to have to be so much easier to deal with. Any championship's tough, but whatever they throw at you in the future, at least you've gone through all this now.
We've gone through it, and I don't know. All I can say is we did it. So, yeah.
So
Maybe that's
wait,
the best
okay,
way to sum it
Weigandt.
up, yeah.
Okay, so the Euro guy got America today. Okay,
Stop it.
He got us.
You used us. You should never
No,
have
I
done
know,
that.
I'm Canadian.
Now,
No,
just
but-
wait. Just look at the YouTube
Listen,
comments. Scroll down right now.
Here's the point.
Okay.
Next week, he's got the title. It's no pressure. Let's go at Jacksonville WWE Ranch. What I'm saying is, I think this is going to be epic. I think this is going to be great. Herlings likes the sand. It's a little sandy. This guy likes the sand.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately looking forward to an unpressured, I don't know if that's the right word, Eli Tomac next week.
Are you?
I'm ready. Heck yeah. Yeah. Bring
We
it.
got a 4-moto USGP winning streak on the line here.
It's true. Yeah.
That's right.
Did you earn a number? Would he have earned a number? I know they do all like career
No,
numbers
they do.
over there. They don't do
I
that
know.
anymore?
I don't know what they
like
do.
that they used to?
I don't know. All I
Give me
know is
like top
Herlings
10.
won some prize money today.
You won prize.
He won prize money.
You're brutal.
Okay.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's Eli Tomac. We waited to the last race, figuring, well, if he wins the title, it'll be perfect. If you blew it today, you probably wouldn't have wanted to do it. No. Thanks for watching all season long. We're hoping that this is the best post-race show ever. We're going to end on top like this guy. Thanks.
So I have to talk to you? Sadly. Oh, dang.